Today I'm going to show you how to make a cute little snowman ornament for your tree. The materials you're going to need for the craft is just a piece of paper, a piece of cardboard, one piece of felt that would be good for his hat. It could be black or gray or whatever color you want to use. And then one piece of felt for the snowman. And I chose to use the stiffer felt for the snowman just to give it a little bit of stiffness. But the hat is more the soft type of felt. Ribbon. I chose to go with a little silver, but you could do any color you want. And then an assortment of buttons. The only important thing about the buttons is you want the buttons to only have 2 dots as opposed to the 4, because when you make the snowman, the 2 buttons are going to be his buttons. They're going to be facing this way, and then this is facing this way to make his 2 eyes. So it's important that you only have 2 holes instead of the 4 holes for your buttons. Okay, the first thing you want to do is get 3 different size buttons, one large, one medium, one small. And I just put it on a piece of paper, and then I traced around the buttons just a little bit to give it a little bit of clearance so that when you glue it down, the felt will show on the outside. So first I trace it on a piece of paper, and then I remove the buttons, and I always like to use a piece of cardboard so that way if you're making multiple snowmen, you can use it to trace. So I just use a little bit of glue stick and glue down my pattern to the cardboard so that way it makes it easier for tracing. So once you have your tracer cut out, then you just want to put it onto your white felt and just take a pen and trace around to make your snowman base. And then just cut it out with a pair of fabric scissors. Okay, the next step, once you have it cut out, is to place your buttons. And like I said, you want to make sure you place your bottom 2 with the dots going up and down, and then your top one with them going across, because that's going to be your eyes. The best button to place first is your middle button, and then that way you can connect the top and bottom to it, and they'll be in the right positioning. I'm choosing to use a hot glue gun, but you could probably use craft glue as well, would work. So just add a little bit of glue, not too much because you don't want it squeezing out through the center. So place your first button, and then one for your head, and then the lower one for your base. Your next step is to tie your ribbon on. So you just want to take a piece of ribbon and tie it into a square knot. And then just cut it off on the other side to even. And then I just put it over the side. And then what I'm going to do is just put a little dab of glue down so that they stay down on the side of the snowman. Okay, again, I just hand traced a little hat, and I cut it out of cardboard again to make it easier for tracing. And then you just want to put it onto your gray felt, and with a pen, you just want to trace it and then cut it out. So your next step is just to take your little hat and glue it to the top, and I like it just at a little bit of an angle. I think it looks cute. So I place the glue on the snowman where I want it to go. And make sure you don't cover his eyes. So the last step, I use the same silver ribbon, is just to cut a loop, and then on the back just put another glue dot and place your ribbon down. And that's your loop to hang the snowman with. So I really like every year when I have company overs, I like to have a little favor that they can go home with. And I think these snowmen make a really cute decoration. You can put one at each of their place settings, and then it's something that they can take home and can hang on their tree.